Let's say my only goal was just to get rich AF.
What is rich AF, just so we define it?
100 million. Why not?
Okay.
It's a good number.
Cool.
You're willing to work hard, but you have limited skills and experience. What business would you start, like right now?
And I have no money, right?
Very limited.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple thousand.
Yeah. So then I would probably build a boring business in services. And I would probably pick something around the body. Like, I wouldn't start a design firm because I think that has a high likelihood of getting disrupted or, in some way by AI. As silly as this sounds, like a nail salon or a lawn care service. I mean, especially body ones, dentist stuff. Like you still have to go in and get your teeth taken care of. And many times people value the human exchange more than something robotic. So for example, in the fitness world, this is my data point around this. There was a brand called CocoFit. They struggled a ton and then eventually went out of business because they tried to automate personal training. So they created these all-in-one machines that you'd have a key fob and it would count your reps. And every time you went to the machine, it would say how to do more and what weight you did last time. It's a really cool concept. The problem was their theory was that the reason that people weren't getting results is that they didn't know what to do, when the reality is that no one was showing up at the gym. And so people hire personal trainers because they want another human to talk to and to hold them accountable to showing up. Same reason, like if you had a robot cutting hair, there might be a percentage of the population that do it, but a lot of women like the going to the hair salon and having that exchange. And so I would probably build a business around services in general, would be my way. And then I would continue to scale that. And you could do that at a local chain level and you can make a lot of money doing that. Or you could do it at a national level, which would be like professional services.
Yeah, 100%. I love the idea behind the core stuff that's going to be here forever, Yeah, really cool, man. So dude, this was an interesting one. Like, obviously I know you can't go back and split test life. And obviously you have achieved quite enormous success. So things ended up working out.
Yeah.
But let's say hypothetically, the great fires of Las Vegas burn everything to the ground. You lost everything. You had to start again. What would you say is the number one thing that you would have done differently to get to where you are now?
And I have no reputation, right?
Yeah, no reputation.
Yeah, it burns my reputation on the ground with it. So I actually have lost everything before. And so I know what I did, and I probably would have done the same thing. So the easiest way that I did to go make $100,000 in a month when I had nothing was that I would go find a business that was local, that I understood, and that I could sell something expensive for. I would front the capital to market. I would work the leads and I would sit at the front desk and sell, and I would negotiate what they would be willing to do, a big bulk of services. If I wanted to find a chiropractor and I'd say, hey, if I sent you 100 customers this month, what's the lowest rate you would do all 100 customers for this level of service? And then I would just negotiate that down. And then I would spend as much as I could and sell it for as much as I can so I can make the spread. And then they would service the customers. And for them, it's a zero risk offer because they don't have to do anything. I front everything else. And then for me, I don't have to do anything but market and sell, and I can take all of that. And so when I lost everything, I immediately was able to make $100,000 the next month by doing that playbook.
Dude, your story is crazy. There's no amount of times you can tell me, and I still want to hear it every time. It's so inspiring. It's insane. So that was kind of the high level stuff. I want to ask 3 rapid fire, more granular tactical questions. So switching gears for a second. In your opinion, what are the 3 most powerful skills that someone should develop if they want to make a lot of money?
I mean, the 3 core skills are you got to learn how to build, you got to learn how to sell, and you got to learn how to lead.
Just like that. There we go. In terms of maybe hard skills that someone should really focus on learning to develop, sales, copywriting, leadership, what would you say are the most important?
Well, those are the 3 big buckets, right? So it's one is that leadership is just the internal bucket of getting people to do what you want them to do at scale, right? And then from a selling perspective, I include that in all things that are marketing, letting people know about your stuff, promotion, and actually converting people into customers. And then the third piece of building product and services is so that at scale, if the product is good enough, then you won't lose customers. And if it's exceptional, the product itself will get you more customers. And so most businesses taken to their natural extreme on a promotional level typically are leaky buckets because the product actually sucks. And most businesses suck in general because most products aren't good and most people want to cancel very quickly and don't want to continue to use them, which is why very good companies are very rare. Most of them generally are mediocre or not good. And so I prefer to solve a business from back to front, which is can we find something that people actually like and want to continue to use and continue to pay for? And then the marketing is almost a commoditized skill. It's very easy to let other people know about your stuff and do so louder and louder and louder, provided the product is good. And then the internal has to get run with a leader that can attract the talent to continue to do this. Because quickly the business will bottleneck based on the founder and their expertise, or usually they have a niche. They might be product people, they might be tech people, they might be finance people, they might be whatever. And then they have to be of the character to attract the talent that will allow them to get to 9 figures or whatever it is that the goal is.
Yeah, 100%. Alex, you're a legend.
You're a legend. Thank you guys. And thank you guys so much for your audience. It means more than I can say. It's a very small token of my appreciation. It means the world to me.
Big love. We'll chat
Thanks,
soon.
See ya.
Thanks, Alex.